Stop letting your best ideas slip through the cracks. Stop it. I mean it. Stop scribbling down all your ideas on those little tiny pieces of random paper, sticky notes in your planner, or possibly in your notebook. If it was important enough to write down, it is important enough to ensure it doesn't get misplaced. One simple way to do this is with a dedicated space that stores all those ideas. Here are 3 ways to capture your ideas for safekeeping. Why you need to have a trusted process to capture your ideas. Your mind has enough to do without having to deal with trying to remember where you wrote down that last big idea for your online business. I'm not sure about you, but I'm not a fan of waking up at 2 a.m. to the idea resurfacing in my brain again. Worse yet, if it never resurfaces again. I think you'll agree with me when I say that it feels so frustrating when that happens. All you really remember is it was genius, and it struck you when you had a clear mind. You had that inner knowing that you put it someplace, but where exactly? That's the question. You know, that search that you do in your head, what were you doing when the idea struck? That could help you figure out where you captured your idea. Were you on a walk? Sleeping? Was it after your meditation? So many different options. Where was it? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I want you to rethink your idea capture strategy from sticky notes to digital organization. So, are you often surrounded by a pile of sticky notes, random pieces of paper, or notebooks filled with your ideas, tasks, and reminders? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many of us start with these quick fix methods for capturing thought. I, for one, have a deep love for sticky notes. They're my go-to when I'm in a hurry. But let's face it, these methods have their downsides. While sticky notes and scribbling in our notebooks might feel convenient at the moment, they often lead to bigger issues. I don't know, have you ever had to flip through your notebook or planner going, I know I wrote down that idea, it's somewhere in here, and it ends up being endless searching for that one brilliant idea you know you jotted down somewhere. This scattered approach can be more of a hindrance than a help, causing you to spend more time hunting for that idea than actually bringing it to life. To tackle this problem, I developed a simple yet effective process for myself. My sticky notes and any other paper-based ideas go in one spot. They're piled neatly in my inbox, but they don't stay there. Regularly, I transfer these ideas into my digital idea bank. For my ideas, I use Notion. This system ensures that no idea gets lost in the shuffle and everything is easily located when I need it. Let's transform your idea capturing. So here are 3 ways to capture your ideas. Imagine, friend, never losing track of that brilliant idea again. I'm here to walk you through 3 ways to capture your ideas in a digital method that will keep you organized. No more spending your precious time looking for your ideas. Say goodbye to the days of frantic searching and hello to a process where the ideas are always at your fingertips. Because let's face it, as busy online business owners who spend a majority of their time in our cars, our phones are a practical extension of ourselves. So all 3 of these digital solutions are not just convenient, they'll be a game changer in the way that you manage and capture your ideas. 1. Notion. I have to start with Notion. This tool might be just a bit advanced at first, but it's incredibly useful. I have used Notion as a central hub for almost all my ideas, both for business and personal. It's versatile, it allows for project management, task tracking, and so many other things. The best part is you can customize it to your liking, adding a personal touch to your idea organization and making it pretty. And if you've been around here for any amount of time, you know I like pretty. For inspiration on how you can organize your life and ideas with Notion, Michelle B's YouTube video is a great resource. I'll put the link down in the show notes so you can watch it at your convenience. or you can also download Notion and just try it out. I'll go ahead and put the link down below as well. Number 2 idea for capturing is project management application. You guessed it. That's the second recommendation. I'm sure it's a shocker to you, right? But it's a project management software. Now, I can almost hear you thinking, that's great. You talk about it all the time, but which one? Which one should I actually implement? If you're tired of spinning your wheels and not actually implementing a project management software because in the past you've tried it and you have failed, maybe it just wasn't the right one for you, go ahead and book a content creation simplified mini session and we'll figure it out together. I'll put that link down in the show notes as well. As an online business owner, I use a wide variety of project management applications with my clients. The 2 most common that I've implemented or they've already had implemented have been Asana and Teamwork. And in my experience, if you've not used a project management software before, Asana and Teamwork really are fantastic options to start with. If you already have a project management, a great place to add a space for ideas is under your company dashboard. And now, in case you're wondering what is a company dashboard, this is just the central location for all your company resources, such as your brand guide, your mission, your core values, your offer, your workflow, your link bank, your story bank. The list can go on and on of all the different things and resources that you can put in your company dashboard. So if you don't have one, this would be a great time to start one. And the third and final that I have on my list for your idea capturing tools is just using a note-taking app such as GoodNotes, Notes with Mac, and Google Keep. Each of these offer a unique way to digitally store your thoughts, friends. GoodNotes is an amazing app that you can use across multiple platforms. So you can create an idea notebook that syncs across all your devices. It's a great way to keep your ideas in one place. Plus, if you have an iPad or a notebook, a digital notebook and pencil, you can use this app as your digital notebook and start to capture all those ideas electronically. And also, one other thing that I use GoodNotes for is all those digital downloads that I do that are PDFs. I just upload them into my GoodNotes app and then I can fill it out electronically. That also prevents me having to print that digital workbook, and I can just put it right there and work through it in one central location. I always know to go into my GoodNotes for those digital workbooks. I hope that's not too wordy. Notes for your Mac. So for simplicity and convenience, the Note apps is a go-to for all Apple users. So try creating an ideas folder within the app for easy retrieval of your thoughts for any of your Apple devices. So one quick tip on your Mac, if you move your cursor down to the lower right, instantly it opens a new note. And this feature I find incredibly handy. I love things to be simple. My husband's go-to is Siri. He loves to tell her what to do. Google Keep is another simple application to capture your ideas. One way Google Keep is a huge time saver for me. It's the central location for our shopping list. The feature I love is that it stores all those past checklist items. Once you begin to type, it pops up for easy addition. I don't know about you, but milk, hamburger, eggs, cheese, all of those things, we're constantly putting on that list. And for that reason, I prefer Google Keep over Notes for our shopping list because I've tried it both ways and I know Google Keep is my favorite way to do it because whoever goes to the store at our house knows exactly what they need to buy. For us, this works awesome. Much easier than the paper list hanging on the side of the fridge. And if you have littles, once they can drive, you will love delegating the shopping to them. Remember, the key is to find what works best for you. These tools are all about working smarter and not harder and keeping all your valuable ideas in one easy, accessible place. Okay, friends, it's time to wrap this up. So there you have it. There's the 3 digital tools to streamline your idea capture process. Notion, or you can use a project management software like Asana or Teamwork, whatever one you already have implemented. Or possibly you can use a note-taking app like GoodNotes, Notes for Mac, or Google Keep. whatever. Each of these offer a unique way for you to streamline your brilliant ideas and keep them organized and easily available to you. That will transform the way that you manage and actually execute your ideas. Remember, the goal is to work smarter and not harder. You have enough going on in your life, enough things. You don't need to lose track of your ideas. So with these tools, you're set to capture every spark of inspiration efficiently, allowing you more time to focus on what truly matters in your business and in your life. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.